This video, I'm going to be talking about how you can use SellerAmp in 2025 to help you succeed with your Amazon business. All right, so to get started here, SellerAmp is basically a software that is going to allow you to make your sourcing analysis like extremely simplified. Look, exactly like it says here. Welcome to Sourcing Analysis Simplified. Please use this form to find the product that you are looking for. Um, so to do this, for example, I'll pull up a product in my history. It won't be connected to my seller account, so it's not going to say anything here. But just to give you a rundown, so it's going to give you the product title, product picture, the ASIN, which is Amazon Standard Identification Number, and then the UPC, which is a Universal Product Code. Every product is going to have one of those. Um, Coming down here to eligibility, like I said, my store is not going to pop up here, but this is going to show you if you're gated or ungated for a product, which in its simplest form is basically just saying whether you're approved or not approved to sell a product on Amazon. This is the alerts panel where it'll give you any alerts that you need to know from down here, which you can also check in this tab. You can check the best sales rank, which is in correlation with the estimated sales. You also have a max cost so that if you have your specific criteria put into SellerAmp. Let's say you're getting this for $2. It obviously does not meet your criteria. In order to meet your criteria, you have to get this for negative 57 cents. And that's just a breakdown of that. It'll tell you the cost price, sell price, profit margin, and then the ROI, of course. And then also your break-even price of what you could sell it at, and then just make your money back. Right here, you can basically just see like a quick form of how the buy box is moving, as well as how Amazon is pricing on their listing. Most of the time, obviously, we're going to want to go for products that do not have Amazon on the listing, which you can see here. If you hover over them, it also shows you an average of the average buy box price and then the minimum and the maximum for whatever you have it set on. So you can see if I press 30 days, it'll change, and then 90 days it'll change again. Again, down here in the alerts panel, you can see the buy box share, private label, IP analysis, size, meltable, low price fee, etc., and variations. Now, all of these won't necessarily be guaranteed. You're going to want to, for example, the variations is always going to tell you if there's variations. But when we look at things like IP analysis or private label, SellerAmp can only read this through Keepa's history, which is what we'll get into next down here. And so when they give this alert, it's basically just them stating that this product can be IP or it can be private label. You still have to do your own due diligence to continue to look further into whether that product's actually going to be IP or private label. Now, before we get into the Keepa charts, just to come back up here again, basically what you can see right here in quick info, you can also see it here again, the profit calculator, which is where you can literally see everything from your profit to your ROI to the total fees that you're paying as the FBA fee. You can also check, let's say we were getting 100 of these, we can check, how much profit we would be making based off of our cost price. So let's say we were getting these for $1. Cost price is 100, we'd make $118. The variations tab will show you the variations. And then the offer count will also show you the offers, which I'll get into after the charts. Now, the Keepa charts will be more for another video to go deeper into it, but SellerAmp is integrated with Keepa, so it has just like a quick info tab for everything else at the top. It's got a quick info tab for the Keepa charts. It shows you everything, just about everything that you need to know on the Keepa charts as far as the buy box price, the sales rank, the monthly sold, and how the offer count and ratings are doing. And then again, you can go between week, month, 3 months, year, all time, and you can go about it that way. And you can still see everything that you need inside of here. Now, to open up Keepa into the actual full software where you can see the data, the offers, and the variations tab, you can press on View Keepa Chart down there, and it'll bring you to the Keepa chart. Again, like I said, we'll get into Keepa deeper in another video. So to come back here, we'll scroll up to the offer count, which is where you'll be able to see all of the other offers that are on the actual listing. So for example, Whole Foods is selling this product, Mastercore Distributors is selling this product, eScout is selling this product, Retail LLC is selling this product. All these people are selling these products. It tells you their stock, their price, their profit, only based off of what you have here in the cost price. So if I put 150 in right here, you can see that this changes. Put $2 in, that changes again. $3 changes again. So that's just an example, and it'll also tell you the ROI that they're getting at that price as well. So you can kind of basically look at how the prices are doing, and you can also, price differently based upon that, as well as how the product is moving via its sales velocity. Now you can also click on the actual seller's store, and it'll bring up their entire storefront so that you can do what you call storefront stalking. What this allows you to do is, so for example, if I'm over here and this seller right here has an average 5-star rating of 7,000 reviews, which is a ton for a store seller. So we know that this guy is selling at a high level. So if I click on his storefront, I can come in here and see all of the brands that he's selling, all of the categories that he's selling, everything to the exact T. Now, no, it's not going to show me where to get the products. Again, that's where you will reverse source and then go and find the product. But from here, this is where you can see everything that they're selling. For example, see this product. If I look at this product and I like it, I can reverse source by pressing search for the product on Google. And now I'm looking at the title in the in the search tab. So now I can look through all of the sites and see if I can find this product profitably. Now you can also do this by going over to the actual Amazon thing. Let's say I'm looking for Nike products. This is just an example. And I want to sell these socks. They're selling 10,000 times a month. I can do this. I can highlight the title. So if you have the SellerAmp extension, they will automatically pull up the quick info on the side here, but you can also right click on the title and you can see here it says SAS search. And then if you right click that, it'll search the title, which can pull up multiple listings based off of the title. As you can see here, we have pretty much the same thing, but it looks like it's a 6 pair. I think this is six. No, this is 3 pairs. This is 6 pairs. This is another 6 pair, and it'll just kind of give you all these different options. So if you're on a regular retail site, that's how you can manual source all the products that you're looking at. You just have to highlight the title, right click, and then use SellerAmp to make sure that it meets all of your criteria. Now, if you're reverse sourcing, let's say you're just on Google and you're looking at all these products, you do the same exact thing. Click on this product. It's interesting. Wanted to look at it. It's also 29% off. Nike Air Max Plus men's shoes. I can SellerAmp search that. Now, obviously, it might not pull up the exact one because this title isn't very detailed as far as the color and whatnot. So it'll pull up a couple different options. You might be able to find it off the bat. We can't. But from here, you would want to put, let's say, red and blue. Now, I will also have another video going deeper into the actual different sourcing methods. I just want to not get, too complex in one single video. But from here, you would then look again. Let's see if we can find some style. Let's do this. Nike Air Max Plus. Paste the colors that Nike is telling us about the shoe. I'm not seeing anything. You don't really want to spend too much time here, like overly looking for a product. I like to call it like getting emotionally attached to it. You want it to like work so bad. You want to, time is money as well. So if you can't find anything, just move on to the next. But that is exactly an example of how you would do that. Most of the time, sometimes it could come off just the first search of the title. Sometimes you have to mess with the keywords, but that's just an example of how you can use SellerAmp to reverse source and storefront stalk. I have two more things that I want to talk about. One being the buy box analysis that you can also, SellerAmp is basically just a super user-friendly sourcing software. It's going to show you everything that you need right in front of your face, and they all look like quick infos. Like it gets straight to the point. The buy box analysis is going to show you a pie of all of the sellers that are on this over the last average 90, 30, 180, and then all time. And this is just going to give you a good example of how this product is being shared when it's selling. For example, in the last 30 days, the average share it's looking fairly good. One guy is taking about 40% master core distributors, but with this much sharing within the last 30 days, as you can see 5 days ago, this guy had it a week ago, this guy had it 2 days ago, this guy had it just now, Whole Foods had it. There is a little bit of suppressed as well, something to look out for, but that's a good sign of, okay, we can sell this product because it's being shared amongst the buy box. Even look, on the last 90 days, you can see that these products are being shared very well. Now, the last thing that I want to show y'all is the Google Sheets. So if you press Google Sheets up here and then set it up, it's just going to prompt you to enter your Gmail login so that you can integrate it, and then press new sheet. You can title it whatever you want. I like to just title my stuff buy sheets, and then you can make multiple tabs if you want. I just need one tab. I want the date to export. I want the product name, the ASIN, the URL to the actual listing, my cost price, my sell price, my profit margin. I also want my ROI. Then normally you want to go in there and actually put the source URL as well. And press back, it'll add, and then let's say you're sourcing, you're in store or online. You can access this from both the phone and the computer. Let's say you can get this for $10.99. If you want to put this inside a sheet because you're keeping track of everything, you can go ahead and press SAS by sheet 2, which whatever you name it is what will pop up right there under Google Sheets. And then that is going to integrate. And during that process, you can just slowly continue to add ASINs every time you scan them. And always be sourcing, because you don't want to run into a time of selling something OA or RA, and then maybe the store you were getting them from just never restocks ever again. You just have to expect the unexpected. So with that being said, continue to source products so that, if something like that happens, you're already on to the next one. Now, like I said earlier, I'll also be making a more detailed Keepa video, as well as a more detailed video on how you can do the different sourcing methods as far as manual sourcing, software sourcing, reverse sourcing, and storefront stalking. If there's any other recommendations or any other things that you guys are looking forward to watching or learning about, please feel free to let me know in the comments, and I'll see y'all in the next one.